Hello guys, this is FRENCHCOPS. I'm gonna start by the most important. If you guys are not a solo player, or if you are playing solo just for the entertainment, like you are not pushing at high rank, you know, you don't have to watch this video because this is not for you. So I don't want to do clickbait things to get some watch time, you know. I'm trying to give you the best information and save your time. So if you are a solo player, tryharding, like you want to be Cantina legend or hotshot, you have to know this information. It's really important, and I think most people don't know. Because I know you guys are enjoying watching solo content and stuff like that, but the truth is you are wasting your time and no one is telling you. I mean, all the solo content guys, they know exactly what I'm gonna say, but they are not telling you because you're gonna stop watching the solo content. It's a waste of time to playing solo. Since like the start of the season, it was fine to be Cantina for a solo player. I mean, you have to be good, but like I could easily be Cantina only solo and stuff like that. But the truth is only the last week matters because everything before is useless. You know, the rewards, they are the last week. So if you are tryharding to get your Cantina skin, you really have to listen what I'm gonna say. This is the last week, so we're gonna have the damage wasp, the download bunker, the queen and the matriarch, the ticks and the props. You have to understand that on the last week, everybody gonna tryhard. Like even the people in Daredevil, the people in Hotshot, like all the teams, they all gonna tryhard. So it means even if someone is bad, they will have an insane advantage on you. Because let me explain what. The damage was, guys, you need the Snitch Scanners. That's not an option. You need to bring Snitch Scanner. It's impossible, even for the best player in the world, to have a high score on this. It's impossible. It's mathematically, you can't bring, your inventory is capped, so you can't have a big amount of Snitch Scanners. So just for that, you're not gonna be Cantina. Because in theory, if it was this week, it would be fine. Like you would have a average score, and it would be enough to be in the top 1000. But the fact is, at the last season, I mean at the last week, everybody gonna push. Even the people who were not really good at the game, they're gonna try hard more than usual. And this guy, they're gonna have like at least 100k. Because 100k is low, but they're gonna have at least 100k. And as solo player, you will never get 100k. So it means even the worst team gonna have more points as you as a solo player. You won't be Cantina legend. That's why I really recommend you to start looking for people now, because if you wait at the last day, you don't know with who you're gonna play. Like you can meet people who are not really good at the game, or they don't have the time to play with you or stuff like that. That's why it's really recommended to do. I'm telling you, 3 weeks before the last weeks, it's really important that you start finding people. There is a lot of Discord for that. You have the official Discord. You have my own Discord in the video description. There is one Discord, like I'm doing a partnership with, who have 100,000 people doing the looking for group stuff. You can also see in the description at the bottom. There is so many options to find people, because if you guys are stubborn and try to keep solo, you won't be Cantina legend. Maybe 1 or 2 people will be qualified because they are like extremely good, but overall 99% of the people, they won't be Cantina legend. It's the same for the damage queen and matriarch. It's a really bad trial for solo. All the people in solo try to do it together, you know, like MMORPG, like role play. They're all friendly and they all shoot, so it's impossible to have the max score. You're gonna lose points, they're gonna steal you points. It's like that. The destroy ticks, you can't do it solo. I mean, you can have a really good score. Like that's my favorite ticks. That's my favorite trial. That's why I'm really happy, because I think I have a big advantage on the last week thanks to that. That's my #1 favorite trials. And I can tell you, it's possible to have a high score, but you will never have the max score. It's impossible because there is ticks in the medical, and it's impossible for a solo player to do the entire map, including the medical. You're gonna lose points because they're gonna respawn at the seed vault and stuff like that, so it's impossible for a solo player. And same for the arc prop. So far, I think the best I see in the world was like 60 something. This is the best in the world. Most people will have like 30k, 40k. I mean, to have like 60, you need to know perfectly the game, to be extremely lucky. It means like you want other people to do the entire map. So it means every time you're gonna go at a prob, it will be already breached. That's the condition. And you need to know exactly perfectly the map and stuff like that. It's been like 99% of the people, they won't be able to do it as solo player. You will have probably 30k, but you have to keep in mind that this is the last week, everybody gonna try hard. So stop listening to people who are telling you, oh yeah, let's go, you can do this trial easy this week, easy. No, the last week you all gonna get fucked. So voila, you really have to find someone. You can also try to do things solo, like the ticks. You can do a decent score if you are really good at the game, and you can do the probs a decent score if you are really good at the game. But like for the wasp, you're gonna have to find people. It's not an option, and I don't think waiting the last day to do it is a good idea. It's complicated. You know, the best player in the world, there are like 1,000 and millions, and finding someone as good, most of the time everybody gonna have their own mate. Like I have my own mate since 2 months, so I'm not gonna play with anyone else, and it's the same for almost everybody. Like people have the mate already, you know. It's really complicated to find a free spot in the team, since, like, you know, we all have our own mate. And voila. So guys, please listen, you know, I'm giving always the best advice. You really don't want to say solo. Maybe solo would be good like the next season or stuff like that if they change anything, but at the moment it's a really bad idea. I mean, I'm saying that since 2 months. Like I'm saying to people every time, it's useless, you know, to do solo. You shouldn't be solo, etc. But now that we know the last week is the damage was and stuff like that, it's impossible. So thanks a lot for watching the video. It was a bit short, but I think it was really important that people need to know that information, because I think most of the people, they don't know the last week. And voilà. Thanks guys, I love you. Share, like, subscribe, like always. I think it's really important that people know this, because otherwise, I mean, maybe it's good for you, because if they don't know, it will be easier to be in the top 1000. So it's up to you. Thanks and see you.